Mother's Day, one of the best days of the year. Well, I almost single-handedly managed to turn yesterday, Mother's Day, into one of the worst days. And I just want to explain what I mean with that. Yesterday, my daughter invited me to go to this beautiful little restaurant at the beach. We live in Curacao, so we have these beautiful restaurants at the beaches. We had an awesome time. The food was great. The company was great. And then came time for the bill. And I noticed my daughter shifting the bill towards me. And I was like, excuse me? I thought this in myself, but I didn't say anything. So I paid the bill. And as we walked to the car, I told her, I'm kind of very disappointed that I had to pay for the bill. Today is Mother's Day. Isn't this the day that children are supposed to show their appreciation to their moms for everything that we've done during the whole year? And at first she was like, seriously? Are you serious, Mom? And I was serious, but at the same time, I felt that I was acting very much out of character because this isn't something that I usually do. It's not a way that I usually think. But here's the thing. As we drove in the car, we started talking about this whole thing, and she said, but Mom, what about all those other times that we've been out and I paid for you? Doesn't that count for anything? I said, yeah, but today's the day, blah, blah, blah. And I went on talking to her about it, and we were okay after that. But I spoke to my husband and I said, something doesn't sit well with me anyway. Why does it touch me so much? Why does it do so much to me that she did not show this act of kindness on this special day, this Mother's Day? But then as we talked, he said, don't worry, it's going to become clear to you. And it did. Because after that, I had somewhere to go, and I was driving in the car, and I was talking to God about it. Why does this touch me so? It's so not me. What's going on? And at that moment, one thing came to mind immediately, and that is that when you love someone, really love someone, you have absolutely no expectations. So in other words, I set myself up for disappointment because I had expectations. And as we read in the Bible, love does not have any expectations because love does not seek its own. So there was already the first strike against me, so to speak. And after that, as I continued talking to God, I said, okay, I understand that. And I repented for that immediately in the car. And I started talking to him about why though? Why did this have this impact on me? And then I came to realize something that I very often talk about, among other things, in one of my courses, that's the Art of Joyful Living, where I say that we have been programmed. We, our entire lives, without even realizing it, have been programmed. And this is how this plays out in my specific case of yesterday, the special Mother's Day. And that is that our society and our culture has taught us that Mother's Day indeed is the day that our children show us their appreciation. But in doing so, what happened was that I was expecting it on this day, and it made me forget, indeed, as my daughter said, all the other times that we went out to eat, we went out and she said, oh, Mom, I've got this. I'm going to pay for this. No problem. So programming has made me believe that Mother's Day is the day that my children have to show me appreciation. And because this didn't happen on the day that society has decided that is the day for this to happen, I decided that I had the right to have a pity party, to feel disappointed, and to feel kind of sad about the whole thing. And this is what I want to let you guys all realize. The moment that I realized this, all the feeling of disappointment, all the feelings of self-pity just immediately left me at that very second. So this is what I teach people also. Letting go of programming makes all the negative feelings associated with that programming just disappear, just like that. And that's what happened. So I want you to also be aware. Be aware of ways that have been instilled into you that you may not even have asked for and that you were not even aware of. Become aware of things that have been considered normal in our society, by your parents, by education. It could be anywhere. When we become aware and we let go of the programming, you notice that immediately the negative effects and feelings connected to that programming also leave your body. So I just wanted to share this with you for you also to have an awareness of what's going on. When you're feeling bad, check yourself and see if there's not some hidden thing that has always been said or that has been accepted as truth that is making you feel the way you do, but that has nothing whatsoever to do with you. I just want to leave this thought with you, and I want to start you thinking in this direction. And if you want to know more, I really want to invite you to keep your eyes open for our training, The Art of Joyful Living, where we talk in depth about how, in a sense, even in the good moments, we have been programmed for unhappiness. And that's not the idea. So I'm going to leave it until here today. See you next time. Bye-bye.